I know, there have been some changes, but don't worry, you're still watching the paultan.org YouTube channel. Just like this Triton, it's still the same Triton, but with some very interesting changes. Ever since the latest Mitsubishi Triton was introduced in Malaysia 3 years ago, we've seen multiple variations of the pickup. There was the Athlete, the Knight, and even a low-riding version called the Quest. This one though is by far the most extreme version we have ever seen, and it's got quite a sinister name to go with this new appearance as well. This new Triton is called the Phantom Plus Edition. If the Phantom Plus looks familiar to you, that's because this look was inspired by the Triton Absolute that was shown in Thailand a few years back. This limited edition model is limited to 1,000 units with prices starting from 140,000 ringgit. That's only 13,000 more than the premium 80 variant that this Phantom Plus is based on. What makes the Phantom Plus so special and unique is that it comes with a whole lot of additional body kit to give it a more sporty, rugged and go anywhere look. Starting with the front, you get extensions for the front bumper. Towards the side, you get wheel arch claddings with new 18-inch wheels underneath it, along with additional body claddings on the doors. But the coolest of all has to be this, the roof-mounted LED spotlight. Just like the front, the rear section is also furnished with a whole lot of additional body kit to allow the Phantom Plus to stand out just a little more from the standard Triton. For starters, you get a sports bar, which you wouldn't normally get in the standard premium 80 variant, which the Phantom is based on. And then you get a trunk spoiler, and what I find to be quite cool is the Phantom Plus inscription on the trunk. It just offers a little more exclusivity to this limited edition model in terms of identification. What you also get is extensions for the rear bumper, decals on the side, and personally, I'm into the little details. I really appreciate the Phantom Plus inscription on the mud flaps as well. The new Phantom Plus isn't just all about looks, appearances with all this additional body kit, but it still retains all the practical aspects that it's well known for. Like the trunk, for example, that allows you to open it gently while closing it effortlessly. As I've mentioned earlier, the Triton has been around in Malaysia for more than 3 years now, so I'm pretty sure most of you are already familiar with the interior architecture, and in this one, it's largely a familiar setup as well. But what's different in this Phantom Plus edition are these sport seats with red stitchings, which I personally think adds a touch more character to the cabin of the Phantom Plus. Just to make the Phantom Plus a little more exclusive, you also get Phantom Plus embroidery on the headrest. But I think the biggest improvement to the practical aspect of this cabin is this much larger 9-inch display with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. It's just so much better. Bigger is always better. One thing I'd like to point out though, personally, I wish Mitsubishi Motors Malaysia would have based this Phantom Plus edition on the Triton Athlete, because it just comes with a lot more features on the inside, making it feel a lot more exclusive. What you get at the front, like the Phantom Plus floor mats, the red illuminated door sills, and the stitching on the seats is similarly offered back here as well. But just to recap on the practical aspects of the rear section, you still get dual USB ports, rear aircon vents with fan speed controls, and even a rear armrest. In terms of dimensions, I'm about 180 centimeters tall. This is the rear legroom that I have, with the front seat adjusted to my driving position, and as for headroom, this is how much I have. And just to remind you how far modern pickups have come in terms of rear seat comfort, the back seats here are actually not too upright, with just a nice degree of reclination. Even though the Phantom Plus looks vastly different from all the other Tritons we've ever seen before, including the top of the range Triton Athlete, the powertrain remains the same. The Phantom Plus is powered by the same 2.4-litre MyVac turbo diesel engine paired to a 6-speed automatic gearbox. The combo produces 181 horsepower and 430 Nm of torque. As for safety and driver aids, because the Phantom Plus is based on the premium AT variant, it only comes with 2 airbags, along with other features like active stability control, traction control, hill start assist, and hill descent control, along with a reverse camera. Just like all the Tritons from before, the Phantom Plus is also accompanied with a 5-year, 200,000 kilometer warranty, whichever comes first. So, what do you think about this new look? Let us know in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one.